Good morning. It's almost noon. It is September 12th, and I'm continuing to pay attention to all the information on Hurricane Florence. At the moment, the track has shifted, or the models have shifted, making impact not as intense for us here in Central Virginia. But I was listening to our local mayor talk, and he said they're not letting their guard down. They're continuing to prepare. And so I'm keeping that in mind as well. I think I've gotten everything done that I need to for now. I've got to go do my doggy gig in a little bit. Take care of the little guys in the neighborhood. I need to get some stamps. I thought I had some. I have a bill to send out. And I'll probably, there's Avery. I'll probably go in my backyard today and put away my, I have some resin or Adirondacks out there, and there's some tarps here and there, and if a tarp needs to be down, like I'm keeping some at the back of my house where I got so wet that one time that water was coming in, I'll weigh those down, but everything else I'm gonna put in the shed over there, so I'll probably be gathering those guys up later and doing that. I should probably fill up some more bags with water, and I've got all these pears that are getting ripe. I was thinking I should do some baking. Everything needs to go in the refrigerator, and there is the issue that we may be without power too. So, but I'm making a soda. This is another purple shiso soda, because I was gathering my purple shiso, which has grown really well. I've gathered it from the plants out front that I put out, and then I have a bunch of plants in the pot right there. That's much purple shiso as well. And I thought, oh, I gotta use it while it's there. So I made the tonic, and then I just added my last purple shiso soda to it to culture it. So I'll fill up a couple of bottles with those. I did do a couple of prints yesterday. I'm just kind of checking in, so I have something to look back on and go, wow, what happened before that hurricane came through? Like I showed you, I was at the Visual Arts Center, and I made these prints yesterday, which, this one was very difficult right here because of so many dark areas, so I was trying to do some dodging here and lightened it up a little bit. These are just not easy negatives to work with, because there was so much contrast between the bright sky and the rocks and shadows, and plus with Pinhole it can get like that. I like them. When I scan them, I actually was able to pull a little bit more information out of it. I'm using paper that a friend gave me for this, and it's not a paper that I usually use. It's Ilford, but it's this multi-grade RC, and I prefer the Ilford warm tone, warm tone fiber paper. But a friend gave me these to use because he wasn't using it, and that way, that's fine. I'm going to use it up practice, kind of get back into the swing of things as far as darkroom printing. And then I was going to show you these in a different check-in. These are the latest of these two. These are big, large prints. These are 18 by 24. So there's that one. Yeah, that turned out pretty well. I like the different colors that came in it, and I used red bud leaves on that one. And then this one is with Japanese maple. Somebody saw this, I think it was on Flickr, and they said Cyclops, and I thought to myself, can't you see that's her head? That is not just an eye, that's her head. She is a tree woman. Anyway, so that's those. And then I'm going to set you over here for a minute. Let's see if I can do this without having it fall over. I'm going to pull out the ones I did yesterday because I was actually pretty pleased with the ones I made yesterday. They are the more vertical ones. This is how I weigh down my prints when they're still a little bit damp, so that they get flat. So these are the 9 by 24 ones. I'm still trying to make these as much as I can before I head up to show them to the person with the gallery that said that she could give me a show. Okay, let's see how you guys are. Oh yeah, I like that. Of course, I don't like this light I have down here, so it's sometimes a little bit difficult to show them as they are. Come out, yeah, there we go. Actually, what I might do is put them over here and not use this light and use the light from the window. So these, I got inspired to use some leaves, some oak leaves that had fallen from some wind the other day, and I wanted to do more of a horizontal kind of print. So I like these. Got a little bit of the green in there, and obviously the yellow from the turmeric. So there's that one. And then, oh yeah, I'll show you this one first. And I wanted to use some of the pine needles. And again, these are more kind of just like graphic designy kind of patterns on these. And then this one, which probably is my favorite, is with the Japanese maple leaves. And it could be oriented either way. It could be oriented vertically or horizontally. Now, an interesting thing about these is that I'm noticing right now is that the colors on these aren't as intense as the colors on these. And yesterday they really didn't have as many hours of full-on sunshine. I was gone for like 4 hours, and I wasn't able to move the way I set them up to print on the board. I wasn't able to follow the sun and keep them in the direct sunshine. So I would say that, well, it depends on how you look at it. Anyway, but I do like this one. I might try to make some more in this style with different leaves. To set it up like this, it would have to be smaller leaves, although I could do a larger one with some of the larger leaves. And I'm thinking right now, the Japanese maple leaves also are thinner, so they're easier to stay down fully against the paper, whereas the oak leaves, some of them kind of came up a little bit. But I'm actually liking how they turned out, and they required a little bit more washing this time. They were sort of bleeding the second coat of sensitizer for a while, but I think I got them how they should be. So that's the latest work. I will, I don't know when I'll be able to do some more. Probably for the next week. We are going to be not having good sunshine to do these. So I will probably wait to use the papers that I have, and I will continue to do the darkroom printing and going through my negatives that are that will be a little bit easier to work with in the darkroom and get satisfying prints. I'm using some that are problematic, and then I'm getting frustrated and I'm just like not very motivated to print more. So I want to find some of my negatives that I know will print up with a little bit more ease and be satisfying, just to kind of get me back into the darkroom printing process. And we'll see what this storm does over the weekend. All right, bye.